Hey guys, my name is Caleb, better known as Centric by you guys. Today I wanted to do a special video about how cancer has impacted my life and why it has motivated me to do what I do. In June of 2018, just before I started my senior year of high school, I had a pain in my side. I couldn't breathe very well, I couldn't move, I had no idea what was happening to me. I was a fit guy, I went to the gym, I worked outside, I played sports. No one could have predicted what was happening to me. And so the next morning, I got up. I hadn't slept much that night. I was in unimaginable pain. I inched my way to the living room where my parents were having their morning coffee. I had my hand against a wall. It was a struggle, even though it was such a short walk. And I told my dad, I need to go to the ER. And that's a big thing for me to say as somebody who has never had medical problems, somebody who's never been to the hospital, never been to the ER, someone who hardly has been to the doctor because of how healthy I was. So I went to the hospital and they took scans of my chest. All they could tell me was that something approximately 10 centimeters in size was in my chest and it shouldn't be there. They put me on an ambulance and rushed me to Vanderbilt Children's Hospital. Once I got there, I did more tests, more scans, and there's just so much more confusion. All we knew was that surgery was inevitable. They said that we won't know what this is until we take it out of you. So 2 days later, I underwent a median sternotomy, otherwise known as open chest surgery, and I had a resection of the tumor. The mass was in my chest. I remember waking up in a dark room. I couldn't breathe. What is this feeling? What is this pain? Where am I? I was confused. I was in a post-operative care with a breathing tube still in. And I finally came to my senses. The surgery had gone well and now I'm here. I'm alive, just in a lot of pain. The next few days I had to wait. It took time to figure out exactly what I had, but it felt like time was at a standstill. Do I have cancer or not? Is this how I find out I'm dying? Are my parents, are my friends, and family going to have to watch me die? I had hope, but I was in pain. And something about the way my cardiothoracic surgeon looked at me bothered me. I've always been a pretty positive guy and I've never been someone to give up, but this worried me. Depending on my diagnosis, my life would change. Everything would change. And so the day finally came. I was in my room with my family, and a pathologist and an oncologist came in. They introduced themselves and who they were, and immediately my heart dropped. They told me that I had a malignant germ cell tumor. An extragonadal mixed germ cell tumor, to be precise. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know what to think. I just remember thinking, man, I'm about to put my family through hell. My mother already has cancer. It's already been rough. And now they have to watch me go through it too. I don't know if I have a future. I don't know if I'm gonna survive. I didn't know what to think. This is the first time I had a thought about using my story to inspire people. I didn't think it would become a huge thing. I thought maybe if I stay positive, if I stay strong, it'll show people around me to push forward. At this time, though, it was also something I decided to do to push away my own worries, to distract myself. Instead of thinking about the fact that I could die, the fact that I'm going through so much pain, I thought about what I could do with it. They said I would have to go through chemotherapy. I just had to heal first. And so I did. I healed up for the next month, and I began chemotherapy. It was scary. Every day got worse and worse. My head felt like it was going to explode. It was hard to eat. Still hard to breathe. By the end of it, I could hardly stand up without feeling I was going to pass out and die. And I go into more detail. That's for a later time. This is the beginning of the series, of my story. It's probably going to take a few months for me to do the whole thing, but I'm going to go completely in depth. Every detail, every emotion, every pain, all the stress, all the anxiety, every experience I went through. I'm going to explain it. So that if any of you ever have to go through this, or somebody close to you has to go through it, then you know what to expect, what it's like. It's not to scare you, it's to prepare you. Because way too many people are affected by cancer. Like me and my mother and my family. My mother has stage 4 metastatic colon cancer. So I'm going to speak some on her behalf about what she has and what we've dealt with her, because it's its own experience, but it all came together in a crazy way, a crazy experience that we've been going through. This whole experience has shown me that no matter what you face, you should never give up. Don't give up on yourself and focus on positivity. Because as somebody who's been on the brink of death more times than I can count, that is the only way for us to make it through. That's why I'm here. To show people that they can stay strong, that they can be happy. What was once a way for me to keep myself from thinking about the pain and the possibility that I could die is now my purpose in life. I'm a gamer, just another guy, another human, like all of you. But I want to use my story to motivate and inspire the people around me. Be kind to other people. Encourage those around you, because we all face struggles. Never forget that you've got this. You can succeed and you can be happy. Thank you guys for all the support. I'll be making more videos about this in the future. Have a great day, guys.